Here's an article about Nintendo that they had 300,000 accounts that were hacked just this year. And when we talk about like infringements and we talk about like getting your stuff safe and like how he got his old channel back, you really don't know what's going to happen if somebody falsely claims something and then you're the victim of something. Here, Nintendo's the victim of a security breach. Just coming down here, this is coming from CNN Business. It says that the hack was discovered back in April, and at the time, Nintendo said users would no longer need to use these IDs to log into their accounts, and the passwords on accounts that may have been breached would be reset. Previously, the company said 160,000 accounts were hacked, but June of this year, it updated those numbers to a whopping 300,000. Now that just tells you it's I don't know who. Well, I'm pretty sure then when a company when you're that big of a company, I'm pretty sure you could piss off people.
Oh,
So
for sure.
maybe the new Mario Kart didn't come out and somebody got mad. I don't know. But when Nintendo discovered the additional hacked accounts after continuing the investigation, the company said on Tuesday in a statement written in Japanese on its website. The company also stated that it's taking additional security measures. Only a small fraction of the breach accounts were used to make fraudulent purchases, and refunds for these customers are nearly complete. At least that's what Nintendo is doing right now. So that's good that they are taking care of their users. Nintendo did not immediately respond to a request for a comment. And then the article just goes on of what they've been doing and what measures they've been taking. So it's pretty gnarly when you think about it. And I know we've talked about this before. When people create their accounts, they'll put their name, last name, address, credit card information, billing information. Like they put all this information in there. And one of the things that is there's an option in all these platforms to use a third party payment portal.
Yeah.
PayPal being a giant one. PayPal is very, very popular. If somebody hacks into my account, my PlayStation Network account, they're not going to find anything but my name,
Mm-hmm.
And if I need to if I need to pay for something or buy for something, I got to go to PayPal. I got to log in. I got to the two-factor authorization.
Yeah.
Something pops up. So I'm there with my phone. I'm there with the thing. I'm clicking it, and I'm like, good, cool. I'm good to go.
Well, the interesting thing is, so a little bit more about that article. Some people were claiming that they lost up to $500 in regards to people spending money on their accounts. Now, where it gets even more interesting is that I think there's a lot more people with the new age gaming where people are building communities or being a part of communities, right? You have a lot more streamers and Twitch and mixers and all those kind of platforms, and you have a huge friend list when you log into these platforms, these game consoles, right? And think about it, you spend a lot of time building up your online representation of who you are when you enter these platforms. And if people are able to, well, one, they are able to get access to your account and then sell it on the dark web, like the article was saying. I think it was something stupid too, where it was less than a penny account when we were reading through that article. But somebody would have complete access to your online identity on that platform, right? And while they have that access, who knows what they could do that would infringe on your privacy, your identity on that platform, right? Like money is not the only thing that we ever talk about that's at risk. There's so much more, like who you are and your identity, and you upholding a certain presentation of yourself can all be snatched away in a second, and someone can change how somebody looks at you because of how they act on your behalf.
Mm-hmm.